truth live from where they create. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness turns tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey guys, y'all, this hair, I'm gonna take it out today. I am taking this hair out today, y'all. Today, because it's just like just hanging, you know what I'm saying? So, hey people, we're back, y'all. We're back to take our flight all around the world. But before I do that, guys, I know you guys are trying to figure out what happened in my courtroom, right? What happened in my courtroom? You know when it's usually nothing, usually it's something that's positive towards us. You don't hear nothing. The whole YouTube world is cricket. You hear crickets, right? Do you guys hear crickets? I hear crickets. You don't see nobody going live, right? You just hear crickets. I need cricket sound. I need to get a cricket sound. Let me find cricket sound. Hold on. Let me go and put cricket sound. Hold on a second. I need cricket sound. Hold on. Where's my phone at? I need a cricket sound. You don't even hear cricket, right? You don't even hear cricket. Well, let me just tell you something. Nothing happened. My attorney asked for it continuous. Absolutely nothing happened. But I could tell you some stuff that happened in the... Well, my attorney caught them taking pictures of him. And he said, should I pose for them? Oh, the devil's daughter, my attorney turned around, right? And devil's daughter go take the phone and act like she's taking a picture of herself like this. You know, they got caught already taking pictures inside the court building. So they they don't know. They're messing around. Can't keep taking pictures inside the courtroom when you don't have approval. It's public area, right? They do it in the hallway. Tracy, thank you. Tracy said, I thought you didn't have an attorney according to some people. And look, they try to say my attorney was not one attorney that was in the YFN case. My attorney is one of the YFN attorney in that YFN case. Y'all, Dallas came, right? Y'all know Dallas is, they scared of Dallas. I'm telling you. They are so scared of Dallas. Dallas was looking at them right in their face. Lord have mercy. Dallas is no joke, y'all. Dallas, like, Ma, I was staring at them right in their face. They kept looking down. Y'all, they kept looking down. They are scared of Dallas. The crazy Dallas, what she do is she get it hugged in the car. She's like, hold on, Ma. She looking over here. She takes her phone and take it out and do it in front of that lady. And she start looking down. Dallas. Dallas is crazy, y'all. Dallas. Dallas don't play. She is crazy. Dallas do not play at all. She do not play. Oh, you said let's get Darby up? Oh, Lord, no. You don't want Darby to come up. You don't want Darby to come up, Darby. Darby do not. Dallas is crazy, y'all. Dallas said, hold up, Ma, slow the car down. Slow the car down. Hold on. Should she want to take pictures? Hold on. She get her phone and stuff. Put it up like that. She want to take pictures, Ma? Let's videotape her. So she takes it up. Oh, God. Dallas is crazy. Dallas is no joke. She said they want to take pictures, huh? Okay, hold on. Slow down, Ma. Slow down. Slow the car down. She takes the phone and she takes it. She put her hands outside the window. She rolled the window down, put it outside the window, put the phone like that so the girl could see her recording. Dallas is crazy. Dallas said, so they want to take pictures, huh? Okay, we got them. They were Dallas is crazy. Dallas is so crazy. But anyway, my attorney asked for a continuance. He asked for he got some stuff up his sleeve, so I can't talk about his strategy. All I know is they came there for something and they got nothing. Let me tell you, you should see when the attorney turned around, looked at it. He says, oh, they taking pictures. Should I pose for them? Another waste day in court for them. You have a headache? Don't. So, cheers. Wisdom devil. Devil's daughter, whatever y'all call them. She came in there. Devil said, how can you have fake contact lens, fake eyes, and glasses? What an ugly combination. Dallas is crazy. She said she meet them with the same kind of energy she gives. Dallas not playing. And she kept looking down, y'all. She was not looking up. She kept looking down on her phone. She would not look up. She wasn't big and bad. Like, if she gets on her live and act big and bad, wasn't big and bad. She was scared. Because Dallas, they know Dallas is cray-cray. Dallas is a cray-cray girl. Dallas is not playing. She is keyboard warrior, but when Dallas, I mean, I'm telling you, Dal, she must be outside still. Dal said, I'm gonna sit right here. Cause I was going in and out. Dal said, nope, I'm gonna sit right here. Let me try something. She said both of them. Dal said she was staring at both of them in their face. They refused to look at her. Refused to look at her. Wait a minute. Fake contact, color contact, and glasses. Yeah, check. Fake contact and glasses. Yep. Yep. Same. Yep. Had fake contacts and glasses on. She sure did. I want to let y'all know what else Dallas said. You know, Dallas don't play. She said, I dare them to come at me. Well, Tracy. Dallas is silly. Oh my God. Dallas is so silly. They don't make regular contact to fit those big eyes. Ooh. Y'all. We were waiting for them to stand out there and take our pictures again. They ain't do it. They took a time coming out. Y'all, the attorney turned around. They were videotaping us, right? And then the attorney turned around, saw them, and then she takes the phone and put it up, like act like she was taking a picture of themselves. It was so funny. Attorney said, should I pose for them? What is all of this? Why they do this? What's the purpose of all of this? She said, he was like, what's the purpose of all of this? Do he work? Do they work? I was like, I said, well, anytime they put my name in it for content, they get numbers. So I'm their content. He's like, oh, okay, I get it. He said, because he didn't understand the purpose of coming in here, wasting time. And it's like, we did absolutely nothing. Because he had a case upstairs. So he had texted me and told me he was like going back and forth between downstairs and upstairs. So when the judge called, he was upstairs, and then well, the judge didn't actually call. He got ready to call me. Then they went up there and had a conversation, because there's some stuff that's going on that I can't tell you guys about, but it yeah. It is. It's an obsession, y'all. It's an obsession. It's really crazy. But you know, mum's the word. We got to be very, very quiet when you're hunting a rabbit. You know, like Elmer Fudd said, you got to be very, very quiet. It's time to hunt a rabbit. Hunting a rabbit, you got to be very, 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 very quiet. Very quiet for hunting a rabbit. Yeah, and we got so much stuff that we turned into the attorney. And you know what the thing is? The stuff that the attorney has, the solicitors don't have it. So it's a one-sided thing. So now if the solicitor is gonna see the stuff that we have, and it's like, it's gonna be a different story. It's gonna be a different story. But right now, my attorney was like, let's take it to trial. Because, you know, during trial, everything comes out. The whole everything, not just one side anymore. Because right now, they're operating from what stories. Oh, guess what I heard, y'all? I heard that the lives that other people are doing is being placed on me. Lives that other people do is being placed on me. As if I'm the one that's telling these people to do these lives. Yeah. Yeah. Writers, you know, the stuff that when we be minding our business and stuff is going on and things like that, they saying it's me that tells people to do that. So I have that much control over the people like that? It's kind of weird. I be in my bed sleeping, folks do lies, and that gets put on me too. It is, Nats. It is. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep. Whatever other people do. I don't know how that's possible, but they saying, yeah. Yes, Pamela. Yes, 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 definitely. Definitely. Hey, Nika. And it's so weird. It's so weird. But I will no longer be people content in a few weeks. I will no longer be people's content because you know what? I will not be anybody's content. I will not be in people's content. I promise you. Just watch. Just watch. I'm not gonna be nobody else's content. Nobody else's content. They're gonna have to work for content soon. Hmm. They're gonna have to work for it. Like we do. We're going all over the world. We're about to go all over the world now. Y'all ready? You ready to take a flight, y'all? CMT. CMT. Ma'am, you did not give us our flight instruction. You didn't give us our flight instruction. Hey, SSS, you didn't give us our flight instruction. We miss Louisiana still having their parole thing going on. Hold on a second. I think Louisiana's having their parole thing. Hold on. I think Louisiana had their parole thing going on this morning. Oh, do y'all want to do ASAP Rocky? Do y'all want to do that? Do y'all want to do ASAP Rocky? Go look at ASAP. Okay, let's do ASAP.
Before there was ever any contact between Relly and Hills. You said no, but you would agree when you watch this, the first shot is fired before your allegation that Relly was attacking Hills, correct?
That is not true. On the video, you can see.
Motion strike, everything after that is not true. Isn't it true, sir, that the reason that you ran after the first shot was because you knew it was not a prop gun and you were worried that you might get shot in the crossfire?
No.
How many shots did you hear getting fired?
I want to say just two, but after the first.
No, that's enough. I want you to keep watching the video, and I want you to tell me when you see the second shot being fired. Okay. Let me just stop for a second. Would you agree that between shots, that Relly is grabbing Ills and trying to use him as a shield?
No, really, the whole time.
Motion strike, everything after was
No.
not fired. All right, the answer's no. Would you agree that after the first shot was fired, that the defendant is maneuvering his gun in what appears to be an attempt to find a line of fire toward Relly?
No.
All right, let's play it, please. Stop. Is this what we've just seen? Is this where you are saying that Relly was punching Ills?
Yes.
And is this also where you are saying that having watching this, you do not believe that Relly was attempting to use Hills as a shield?
I do not believe that.
And let me ask something, did you see during the second shot, did you see between the first and second shot, the defendant repositioning himself and running around himself?
Can you rephrase that?
Between the first and second shots, did you see the defendant repositioning himself and the gun?
From my recollection, I've never seen him reposition the gun. I seen him have his hand, I believe. up
Motion
in the
strike,
air.
everything else is non-responsive. Let's play that again, please. I want you to watch.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Sir, isn't it true that what you just saw, is you saw between the first and second shots, Relly holding Ills, trying to keep Ills between he and the defendant literally running around with his gun, attempting to get a line of sight on Relly?
No,
Let me ask you something. You testified that everybody, including Relly, knew it was a prop gun, right?
yes,
If it's a prop gun, and Rocky knows that everyone knows it's a prop gun, can you tell me, are you aware of why he would have a need to be repositioning himself between shots? Do you know?
no,
Would you agree that if it's a prop gun, and that Relly knows it's a prop gun, that it's going to have no effect on stopping Relly from doing anything because he already knows it's prop gun?
correct, because it didn't stop him.
So we know, you're saying it didn't stop him, but this is my question. Your testimony is that the entire time, Relly knows this is a prop gun.
Yes,
You're telling me that when it's pulled on him at the first scene, he basically says, put that fake gun away, correct?
yes,
You're telling me that the second scene, when the gun is taken out and fired, Relly knows it is a prop gun, correct?
yes,
You're telling me that when Relly is running around, that he still knows it's prop gun, correct?
he wasn't running around, he's hitting Hills, so he's not running nowhere.
But that entire time, you're saying Relly knows it's prop gun.
Yes,
Can you tell me, are you aware, sir, of how that prop gun, if Relly knows it's a prop gun, how that in any way is going to stop him from allegedly attacking Hills? Do you know?
well, just the sound, that's all I can say is the sound.
So you're telling me that even though Relly knows it's not real, that he's going to stop attacking Hills because of the sound from a fake gun that he knows is fake? Is that your testimony?
It was the sound from the prop, also the sound from the car alarms. It was drawing a lot of attention to the situation. So as you can see, Relly didn't run. He got a couple more hits on Hills.
Motion, okay, fine. Can you tell me, how does this incident end?
How does this incident end?
How does it end?
Okay, well, after the incident, as you can see, there's a lot of attention being drawn to us. The car alarms are going off.
Yeah.
I push Rocky, yo, bro, let's go, we out. Because our voice before, yo, we should have been left, you know? So now we're leaving, we're going in the opposite direction.
Let me stop you. You would agree, Mr. Phillips, that this incident ended because you literally pushed Rocky away, and that his initial response was to push back at you as if he wanted to go back and do some more. Would you agree?
No,
Let's watch the video, please. Stop. Would you agree, sir? You are literally pushing Rocky away, who is trying to advance towards back what is going on.
so actually,
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
Oh my
That is
God.
a yes or a no.
could you raise your question, please?
Isn't it true that what you
No.
just watched, you are literally pushing Rocky away
No.
from going back towards where Relly and Nils were?
Yes,
Correct? So, you would agree that as this incident ends, none of you stop to pick up any casings, correct?
Rephrase that?
When this incident ends, none of the three of you, Hills, the defendant, yourself, stop to pick up any casings that are at the scene, right?
No.
Is that correct?
No, I left the scene.
Right. None of you go, do any of you pick up any expended
We
casings?
all left the scene, sir.
Did you pick up any expended casings?
No,
Did anybody at the scene that you saw pick up expended casings?
no.
In fact, Relly didn't pick up anything either, correct?
I have no idea what really did.
I thought you said you were watching him the whole time.
Oh, I'm saying you said that he picked something up.
You told us, continue to watch the video, I want you to watch it, and you previously testified that you were watching Relly the whole time. Defendant is running away in this, right?
Yes, he got.
He's gone.
Yes.
You would agree, sir, that at no point in time did the rest, any of the three of you that were left, pick up anything off the ground, correct?
I didn't pick anything up.
And did you see us pick anything up?
It was then he picked his cell phone off the floor.
That's not what I asked you.
Wait.
Did Hills pick up anything off the ground?
I don't think so.
Did Relly pick up anything off the ground?
Rel was, if you could see the
Motion
video,
to strike is not responsive.
Oh my God.
Relly pick up anything?
I didn't see Rel pick up anything.
So it's your position that the first time that you ever saw the injuries to Relly's hand was when?
I'm not too sure the specific date, but it was only online.
Okay. You ever hit anybody? You ever been in a fight yourself in your life?
Yes.
When you hit them, do you hit them with your knuckles or do you hit them with the injury that he has to his hands?
Well, I'm not too sure how everybody else throws their punches. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even know how to throw a punch, so I can't tell you how somebody else throws a punch.
Well, you basically said that Relly is a very strong guy. You worked out with him. Do you think, based on your experience knowing Relly for 20-something years, do you think Relly knows how to throw a punch?
No,
Oh, you don't think Relly knows how to?
no.
So it's your position that the injuries on the fingers were from Relly punching Hills.
I believe so. I feel as though you could see him fighting Ills. I think he hit the floor.
Motion to strike, everything is after yes is not response. So I simply asked a yes or no question. He had it. Isn't it true that the reason that you got the defendant out of there was because you understood that he had just shot at somebody with a firearm and you were concerned that he was going to be in a bucket load of trouble?
No,
And it's your position that at that time, at that date, you knew that there was no way that the defendant could have done any damage to anybody because that was a fake gun.
it was a prop, yes.
And it's your position that Relly also knew that there was no way that the injuries that he had could have been from a gun because the prop gun that the defendant shot at him with was a phony, correct? Wasn't a real gun.
Can you rephrase that?
So you would agree that Relly also was aware that night that there was no way the injuries on his hand could have been caused by getting shot by the defendant because it was prop gun, wasn't real.
I believe that, yes.
When did you first become aware that Relly was asking Mr. Mayers and his management team for money as a result of the incident?
Probably 2022.
Now, you would agree that as soon as you would have heard this, you would have known that that request was bogus because it wasn't a real gun, right?
Can you rephrase that?
As soon as you would have heard that Relly was trying to get money for allegedly being shot at, you would have known that that was a bogus allegation, an untrue allegation, because it was a prop gun And the defendant could have never shot him, right?
Of course, yes.
So, after you found that out, tell me when you went to the police to tell them what you knew.
I didn't go to the police.
Now, you discovered at a later point in time that not only had Relly gone to the police, but that the defendant had been charged in this case, correct?
Yes.
And as soon as you knew that, as soon as you heard it, you knew that those charges were unfair and never happened, correct?
Correct.
Did you go to the police then?
No.
Did you call the prosecutor then?
I didn't even know who the prosecutor was, so no.
So you were unable to figure out who to contact? Is that why you didn't go forward?
For one, I just didn't know, nobody said the prosecutor wanted to speak to me. Nobody said the LAPD wanted to speak to me.
Listen to my question. I'm not saying whether they wanted to speak with you. This is your brother,
Yeah.
who you're saying is being charged unfairly for a crime he didn't commit. And you have the evidence to prove it didn't happen.
Yes.
My question is, why didn't you come forward to tell the police and prosecutors what you knew?
Because you want to mind
No,
his business.
I don't have a particular reason, but they charged him. I guess it was going to trial. I believe I can tell my truth here. I didn't have to tell the LAPD or anybody else.
Wait, you didn't have a particular reason. Wouldn't
Most
a
people don't
particular
go to
reason
no
be
DA.
that your brother is facing serious charges and you are able to tell the authorities it's not true?
I've never been in a situation where you could just go to, I guess, the law and tell them this will happen and the person is innocent.
So you couldn't figure out on your own, Mr. Phillips.
No, people don't do that.
You could have picked up the phone, called Rocky's lawyers, called Rocky himself, called the police, called prosecutors, say, hey, listen, this is not true. You couldn't figure that out on your own. Is that your testimony?
Yeah.
I never seen that opportunity available.
At some point, you became aware that Relly had gone to the police. My question was, when did you learn that he'd gone to the police?
To be honest, like I said, it had to be.
No,
2022.
just like my situation. Nobody's coming up and
So
saying,
you're
go
saying
and contact
you
the
did not
DA
know
for me. But they
that
know
Relly had gone to the
craziness that's
police
going on with me.
until sometime in 2022?
Yes,
Now, you knew for sure by April 2022,
People don't want to get
Because
involved with stuff
it was
like that.
being published on different websites that Relly was a snitch and a rat, correct?
no,
Oh, you didn't know about that? What number? 22? Who's that on the left side of the screen?
is that right?
Who's on the right side?
Or,
Barney's another brother of yours, right?
yes,
This is dated April 20th, 2022. You know what No Jumper is, correct?
No jumper.
I'm aware of what the platform is, but I'm not a supporter of No Jumper.
So I want to ask you something. When's the first time that you saw this post that says, at ASAP, Barry says that ASAP Relly snitched on ASAP Rocky, causing his arrest earlier this morning? When's the first time that you ended up hearing that, seeing that?
Well, this is my first time seeing this post, so
You've never seen that post before today?
I have my own business. I'm not a part of No Jumper.
So I'm not asking you a part of Jumper.
I'm not a part of No Jumper.
When did you first learn that Relly was being labeled a snitch and a rat by other ASAP members and by the rap community?
But they're checking other ASAP members and the rap community. One person here. Check the characterization mistakes the evidence
That's,
on record.
now that's a speaking objection again. I'm just responding to that.
Right. Ms. Stacy,
Objection, Stacy.
There's a question, so I'm not misstating my asking.
When did you first learn that Relly was being labeled a snitch and a rat by other ASAP members and by the rap community?
Sustained.
Also, you know,
it's not misstating anything. Overall,
You can praise it.
Can be right back, please.
When did you first learn that Relly was being labeled a snitch and a rat by other ASAP members and by the rap community?
So I never learned from other ASAP members that he was being called a rat. I'm not a follower of No Jumper, you know, and Relly is not a musician, so other musicians aren't talking about Relly.
So you're telling me that these other ASAP members who you refer to as you are all brothers, correct?
Yes.
ASAP Bari is a brother, correct?
And to be honest,
Yes or no?
I haven't seen Barbie. I haven't seen it.
I have a question. When I'm asking you a question, instead of looking at me, you look over at the jury.
That's
Is there
what,
a reason why you're not looking at me?
because you
when I'm
got
asking
to
you
talk to
questions?
the
Why are
jury.
you looking
All the
at me?
people
I'm
look
looking
at
at
the jury.
everybody. I'm giving eye contact with everybody. You know?
Has anybody told you that when you answer questions, you want to turn and look at the jury? You've been directed to do that?
No, but I have answered
Motion's
questions.
right, everything else is non-responsive.
Oh my God, this dude,
So-
man.
This is my question.
Y'all, everybody looks at the jury.
You referred to him as a brother. I'm not done with my question. You previously referred to him as a brother. Now you are saying, not only did you not hear anything about these rat allegations involving Relly from Bari, but you never heard about it from any other ASAP. Is that correct?
No,
Is that correct?
no.
It is not correct.
I haven't heard it from anybody else in ASAP. And this is my first time seeing this. Like I said, I do not follow No Jumper.
What happened to the gun that was used in this incident?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened to the prop, sir.
Have you ever asked Rocky what happened with that?
No, I wouldn't.
If that prop
Wouldn't
gun were here, and it was believed that that's what was used, you would agree, that would be very helpful evidence.
Objection.
That's
So it's
speculation.
biased.
Objection. Also called speculation.
Speculation. That's right.
Would you agree that since the defendant is charged?
I wouldn't agree.
with firing a real firearm, that if you knew where the actual prop gun was, that would be likely helpful to the defendant?
On the same question, same objection.
Speculation.
Where's prop gun?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you ever asked?
No. I'm answering the question for him,
So
y'all.
it's your testimony that this incident happens, and the last time you saw the prop gun was when the defendant fired it and put it back in his waistband?
Can you rephrase the last part?
So, the last time you saw the prop gun was after the defendant fired it at that scene, and you got his weapon. It was in his waistband, correct?
Yes.
Isn't it true, sir, that after that incident, you, or the defendant with your knowledge, you guys got rid of that gun?
No.
Not true?
That's not true. I have no idea. Because when I left, I went back to my hotel.
Let me ask you, I want you to assume for a moment that instead of being a prop gun, that it was a real 9mm handgun. I want you to assume that. Are you following
No.
me?
No.
You want me to answer?
No, I want to make sure you're following me. I'm having you assume it was a real gun.
Why should
I
I?
can't make any assumptions.
No, you can, because this is called hypothetical. I can have the judge explain to you. I want you to assume, for my question, that it was not a prop gun, that it was a real 9mm firearm.
Pretend it was a real.
No. Why should I pretend?
If it was a real gun, would you agree
No, I wouldn't
the
agree.
defendant would have a motive to get rid of it?
No.
Objection. Also speculation.
Would you agree, sir, that being like a brother to the defendant, that you yourself would have a motive to get rid of that gun?
No.
No.
So you're telling me that if it was a real firearm, that was used in
Dude,
this
move
incident,
on.
that you in no way can see where you would have a motive to get rid of the gun?
No.
No.
Okay.
Good
As
job.
far as you know, where's that gun today?
I don't know.
Sir, I have no idea where's the prop.
So, the defendant is like your brother, and you speak to him all the time, either directly, in person, by text, etc. Is that right?
I speak to him in person when I see him. He's very busy, so it's not that often.
Well, have you ever asked him
No.
what happened to the gun?
No. I
Does
wouldn't
that
ask.
seem like a question that might
Good
be
Mimi, I
important?
am testifying.
No,
Let me continue. Do you still speak to Ills?
yes,
And you would agree, you're aware that the defendant still speaks to Ills, right?
I believe so. I'm not too sure.
When you're not too sure, you're saying you have not had a conversation with the defendant where the two of you talk about Ills?
We don't talk about ills, but we have been in family events, and ills have been there.
So it's your understanding that the defendant continues to have a relationship?
I
with
don't
Ills,
know.
Yes, we all friends. Yes,
And you still continue to have a relationship with Ills, right?
that's my friend. Yes, it is.
Where's Ills today?
I don't know.
Sir, I'm here. I'm not too sure.
Let me ask the question again. Where does Ills reside?
I don't know.
Objection, lacks personal knowledge.
I'm asking, Your Honor, I can't lax person, I'm asking if he knows. There's a
You
last
say you don't
question.
know.
Does he know?
Yeah.
I thought you asked him where is he?
And do you know where Ills is?
No.
No, sir.
Where is the last time you knew Ills to be?
At the club.
In New York City,
In New York City. When was this?
sir. Maybe November
November of 2024.
2024. Yes.
And you are aware that Ills is aware that the defendant's been charged in this case, correct?
Objection.
Speculation.
Have you ever had a conversation with Ills by text, in person, etc., regarding the defendant's case?
No.
Has Ills ever said to you at any point in time that he is aware that his close friend ASAP Rocky is in charge in this case?
I never had this conversation with ills. I'm sorry.
So you've never had,
No.
since this incident
My
happened
Lord, you
on
said
November
no.
6, 2021, you've never had another conversation with Ills about what happened?
We spoke the week of, and it was just the fact that, it was sad that one of our brothers had a fight with another one of our brothers. So that was it.
And you've never spoken to Ills about what happened since that point in time?
No,
Is that correct?
that's correct.
Who's Wally Sagini?
Excuse me.
Wally Sagini. Who is he?
Well, I believe he works as I guess a liaison for different I guess like tech companies. I'm not too sure.
He's also known as ASAP Wally, right?
No, he's not.
Isn't he a part of the collective?
He is not a part of ASAP.
Is he a part of AWGE?
I'm not too sure. I feel like he could just be an independent contractor. I'm not sure of his business.
Are you a part of AWGE?
I am a part of ASAP.
Are you a part of AWGE?
No, I'm ASAP.
What's AWGE?
I don't know.
You've never heard of AWGE.
I've heard of it, but I'm not too sure like what it is exactly. Like a creative agency.
What do you know it to be?
I know the person that's involved with it is a creative person, and just to me, it's a creative agency.
Is the defendant involved with AWGE?
I believe so.
Well, when you say you believe so, how do you know? What are you basing that on?
Just from his creative curations.
Just based on, sorry?
Creative curations. So
What
it's
is
a
that?
creative agency.
Would you agree, let me back this up. Are you aware that Mr. Sagini is someone that regularly speaks or texts, has contact with the defendant?
I'm not too sure what he does.
So you don't know.
No.
How often do you have contact with Mr. Sagini?
Maybe once every 3 months.
And when's the last time you had contact with him?
Last year he was trying to help me get like a something with sneakers. I'm heavy into sneakers. He was trying to get me like a marketing situation.
You said you watched some of the testimony in this case, previously testified that, do you recall?
Only like what I've seen on clips on the internet.
Well, so I assume you've seen clips on the internet of Wally Sagini's testimony, correct?
I only seen his thumbnail.
His thumbnail.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Just a photo of him with his leg crossed, just looking at you.
So you didn't see, don't know any of his testimony at all?
No.
I want you to assume for a moment that Mr. Sagini testified that he was mediating the dispute between Morelli and the defendant. I want you to assume that he testified that. Did he ever reach out to you, Wally, to talk to you about what happened so he could effectively mediate the situation?
No.
No.
Have you ever spoken to Mr. Sagini about what happened on November 6th?
No.
Were you aware that he was, quote, mediating the situation with Relly?
No.
I was not aware.
You would agree that Mr. Sagini is much closer to the defendant than he is to Relly, correct?
Well, possibly.
When you say possibly, you mean yes, correct?
I haven't seen Wally in years, sir, so I'm not too sure, like, what you're trying to explain to me. I haven't seen Wally.
Have you ever spoken to Mr. Sagini about Relly's lawsuit or about the criminal charges in this case?
No.
No.
I want to talk about social media for a second. You're on the left board now? Because it's unusual. I will finish under my 2 hours.
What?
I know the court had me over, but I just wanted to.
You sound stupid.
I want to
That
talk
sounds
about social
stupid.
media for a second. In your industry, you would agree that sites like Instagram and the personas that are created in it, those are not necessarily meant to reflect reality, correct?
Yes.
So you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, you have somebody, individuals in your world, they might be posing with money, guns, planes, women, etc. And just because they're posing with those items doesn't mean that, for instance, the plane or the money they're posing with is theirs. Is that right?
Well, it could be theirs for the moment, momentarily. They rented it or paid their way to get on there or whatever.
Right, but you would agree that Instagram is used by individuals in your field to create an image, a persona. And sometimes that persona might involve, they want to look really wealthy, right?
As far as musicians,
As far as anybody in the ASAP world, or anybody in the rap entertainment world.
nah, I don't know. That's a broad comment because not everybody in the rap world is into planes, chains, cars. I like books.
Okay, that's not what I asked you.
But
What
you,
I asked you was, would you agree that when you have individuals who in fact are posing, they are in the ASAP world, in the rap world, and those individuals are posing on Instagram with private planes or wads of money, that is not necessarily a statement by those individuals that, hey, that's my plane, or I have all this money, that it's part of a persona that's created on social media, correct?
No.
You would disagree with me?
Yeah, I would
I
just,
disagree. I would
In all of
disagree
your
too.
posts,
Because some people is
have you ever
real.
posed with items in your Instagram, whether it be money or physical items, planes, cars, etc., that you didn't actually own?
unless it was for a music video, no.
Music video would be the same thing, correct?
No,
A
it's not
music video
different.
is meant to be art. It's meant to be like a movie.
Yeah.
So it's your testimony that you believe that when an individual, so as an example, your position would be that if Relly has on his Instagram a bunch of photos of money or of a private plane,
Mhm.
that he is basically saying to the world, that's my private plane and that's my money, and it's like he's testifying in court when he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's relevant.
Relevant.
It's relevant. Also speculation.
Basically.
Okay, listen. So I want you to assume for a moment that Relly has had on his Instagram pictures where he's posing with wads of money or private planes. Is it your testimony that it would be your belief that that is basically the same as coming into court and saying under oath, hey, that's my money and that's my plane?
Can you rephrase, because I don't understand it, like how it would be the same.
You would agree it's not the same, correct?
I don't think Instagram and court is the same.
Right, because Instagram is about creating an impression, creating a persona.
Not
It's
every
not
time. Not
necessarily
everybody.
about reality.
Not everybody.
Agree?
Not everybody.
Well, it's a form of reality because you're doing it and you're showing it to people.
Are you aware that Instagram has rules on it where if you're gonna post money for a plane, where you have to check a box that says, hey, that's actually my private plane?
No, we don't know about that.
That's what?
Sustained.
Correct, sustained. I want you to assume for a moment, sir. You have an Instagram account, correct?
Yes, I do.
You talking
So I want you
crazy.
to assume for a moment that Relly has on his Instagram pictures, photos of money, photos of a plane. Does that mean to you that Relly is telling the world that is my money, that
Yeah.
is my plane, or
Yeah.
is that a
Yeah.
persona that he is creating?
No,
I feel
he's
as though, yes, because why would he post somebody else's money?
So again, as far as you know, you're unaware of individuals or yourself posting things on Instagram that aren't true.
I do not post things on Instagram that aren't true.
I post real stuff myself.
You agree that you refuse to return any messages from police or prosecutors, correct?
You said I refused.
Yeah, you return messages. You got a message left on your phone in New York City, and you
Okay.
didn't return it, correct?
To be honest, I get a million calls, so I probably didn't see it.
Okay. But you're not disputing, you're not gonna say, hey, we didn't reach out to you, you're saying, I just don't remember getting one.
When did you reach out to me?
So this is not question and answer. I'm asking the questions, you gotta give the answer. Let me be clear. Are you saying, you know what? I didn't deliberately not call you back, but I could have missed a call because I get a lot of messages. Is that correct?
I could have missed a call.
You are aware that we actually asked to speak with you in front of the judge, and you said you would not speak to us, correct?
Yes.
I want to go back and I want to make sure that we understand. You've spoken to the defense on only one occasion, is that correct?
I spoke to them, I believe, twice.
Twice? Okay. Where and when was the first time?
First time was in New York, August of 2024.
Okay, and how long was that conversation?
Maybe an hour.
Okay, and the second time was when?
I believe last week.
Last week, okay. You are aware that we received what was represented as your statement on January 20th, the day before trial started. And you didn't finish the question. I want you would agree, there are 12 bullet points here, is that correct?
Objection on multiple grounds.
On what? Name one.
One of them is this was asked and answered on Friday. Number two,
Sustain, just a question. Your Honor,
Sustain.
given what we discussed this morning.
Sustain,
it takes on
dude.
new relevance.
All right.
we approach terms.
No.
And then
I'm
also
No.
another ground.
All right, I'm gonna assume that what you said this morning justifies this line of question.
Thank you, Your Honor. There are 12 bullets, which is supposed to comprise your entire statement that you've given to the defense in this case, you had a chance to look at this, correct?
Yes, this is not me.
Oh, I'm sorry, this one. I don't know. That's you, correct?
Yes.
12 bullet points. You're aware this was given to the prosecution on January 20th. the day before this.
He's not aware of that.
This was given to the prosecution, to us, on January 20th, the day before trial started.
Hold on. What is the objection? Sustained.
Sustain, dude. Sit down.
At any point in here, is there any information about prior specific incidents of the defendant carrying a prop gun, which you testified to on direct examination?
The objection, this was covered prior.
That's not a legal objection.
Ask Nash
And
did.
it's based, Your Honor, based on,
Sustained.
Oh my God.
177.5, don't argue. It was, the objection
Sustained.
sustained.
Sustain,
is
dude.
there any indication in your statement about specific incidents involving Rocky, the defendant, being threatened or being the target of violence or home invasion?
Yes or no?
Huh?
Yes.
I'm telling him, it's a yes or a no.
Is there any, are there specific incidents listed?
It says, for security measures, which he was known to do after being the victim of violence and home invasion.
Yes, does it list what those incidents of violence and home invasion
But
were?
that's a summary. So I told them.
Most,
they-
you told them what the answers were,
So,
correct?
no, I told them what the answer was. No, I'm actually clarifying that I said he was victims of violence, home invasions, and other things before. It says that, it doesn't say specifically because it's a summary.
You were asked on direct examination and you gave specific incidents that you listed. Do you recall that?
Yes,
My question is, did you tell the defense about those specific incidents when you were interviewed?
Again, agenda was asked and answered.
He answered it.
Thank you for the-
He answered it. He said he gave it.
Is it your testimony that you told the defense about these specific incidents?
Yes.
yes,
Is it your defense that you told the defense?
Wait, is it his
His
defense?
defense.
No. you told the
He
defense
said
about
this.
these
He said you said his defense.
Is it your defense?
That's what he said.
Is it your position
There you go.
that you told the defense about those specific incidents
He just said yes.
during your interview?
He said yes.
I was trying to clarify, the court said I asked the question with the wrong word.
He just answered the
So is your
question.
answer yes? Is it your position that you specifically told the defense
You can ask the same.
about the prior incidents
He just
involving
answered
Rocky
it.
and the prop gun?
the prior incidents, what you mean prior incidents?
Would you agree, sir, that the only mention in your report about a prop gun is the sentence, during the altercation, Relly told Ricky and Rocky and some substance to put the fake gun away.
No,
And-
that's the first time.
And then,
problem. That's before
and
that.
then the part that you read, Rocky carried a starter.
Ah, that boy's smart, y'all.
Which he was
can't
known to
fool
be
him.
the victim of violence and home invasions.
That's, if you listen, violence and home invasions, those are the incidents.
So my question is, you testified on direct examination that there were 3 other incidents you could recall where you saw Rocky with a prop gun.
Okay,
Did you tell the defense that during your interviews?
yes,
Do you see any mention of those?
That's
incidents?
a summary. That's a summary, sir. Oh, y'all, these getting on my nerve, y'all. Why am I watching this? Because I'm getting all into it. I'm getting all into it, y'all.
Have you ever given your cell phone to the police to have all of its contents copied and analyzed?
no,
Would you agree you never provided anything to the police in this case?
they never,
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
no,
That's for yes or no.
Have you given anything to the police in this case?
no,
Have you given anything to the prosecution in this case?
just this interview here, no, besides that, no.
did you and I have an interview, or did I cross-examine you on the stand after you were called by the defense?
You're asking me questions here, so to my knowledge, if somebody's asking you questions, that's an interview. So that's all I'll say.
And did you agree to this interview?
Can I answer thoroughly?
That's a yes or no question.
Yes, when you ask me right here, I say yes.
So, sir, are you aware that you were called as a witness by the defense in this case?
Yes,
Are you aware that once you're called as a witness by the defense, that by law, I get to cross-examine you?
yes,
So would you agree, sir, this is not a voluntary interview or conversation?
What?
You're in a court testifying for the defense.
What? It doesn't make sense on that.
yes.
So.
That is
you
voluntary.
now- Strike that. Isn't it true, sir, that as you sit here, that you do not want your friend, your brother, to be convicted in this case, whether he shot Rocky, shot Rocky with a real gun or not, correct?
Can you rephrase that?
Isn't it true that as you sit here today on that witness stand, that you do not want your friend, your brother, Rocky, to be convicted in this case, even if in fact he shot
No,
Relly
that's not true.
with a real gun?
That's not true.
I was there, he didn't. So no, I do not want him to be guilty.
Motion to strike, non-responsive. Listen to my question. Isn't it true, sir, that
No, it's not
even
true.
even if the defendant shot Relly with a real gun, that because he's your brother and he's your friend, you do not want.
No, that's
him
not
to be
true.
convicted?
Can you please rephrase it in a way that I understand?
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Listen to my question. You repeatedly testified that you don't believe that the defendant did not commit this crime. We
Correct.
understand that. That's not my question. Listen to what I'm asking you.
Lord Jesus.
Even if, sir, he committed the crime, even if he shot at Relly with a gun, even if that were true, because of your close relationship with him, because you view him as a brother, you do not want him to be convicted. Isn't that correct?
No.
I really don't understand the question.
Let me try.
I'm gonna try. What's that?
Sure. All right. Pretend the gun was real. And that Rocky fired 2 shots at Relly from a real gun. And that's what he's on trial for. Is it true that you would not want him to be convicted? That's what he's trying to say. True. Even if it was a real gun.
Well, true, I will want him to be convicted.
Thank you. I have no further questions. Your Honor.
Mr. Takapini.
Say that time on count.
Okay, well, we have that exhibit up there, Mr. Phillips, let's take a look, because they've left it up here for quite some time, so it's gonna be right here. You see that? That's People's 22. Routine asks questions about, really being labeled a rat by other members of ASAP and the rap community. Correct? Remember those questions? They showed you that one post, correct?
Yes.
How many people in that one post that they showed you are calling Relly a snitch? How many people?
Just one person.
Just one person. Okay. Now, let's go to a series of questions you were just asked about your communications with the police. You know, Detective Flores, the lead detective in this case, testified that they never attempted to reach out to you before 2 weeks ago. You know that?
No, I didn't know.
Okay. You were then asked, have you ever given anything to the police in this case? Did you give your cell phone? Did you give her anything? Remember being asked those questions? Did they ever ask?
They, Your Honor.
They are
It's-
police.
They is vague.
The police? Oh. When I said they, did you know who I meant?
Yes.
They, Mr. Lewin just asked you if you agreed to an interview when you were asked in front of the judge 2 weeks ago. Remember that? And you said no?
I remember.
When was that?
That was it was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
In January of 2025, right?
Yes.
Prior to that, as Detective Flores testified to, no one ever reached out to you, correct? For an interview.
Your Honor, that's gonna call for speculation.
Did anyone ever reach out to you?
Nobody reached out to me.
From law enforcement?
No,
That's gonna call for speculations whether they do shot.
Sustained.
Did you ever hear from anyone, from law enforcement or the district attorney's office before 2 weeks ago?
no.
By the way, Willie knew who you are, right?
Yes, that was in front of him, for,
Knew where you lived, right?
yes,
You were speaking to the police as you learned, right?
yes,
Then you asked, once, you learned Rocky was charged with a crime, okay? Did you then think maybe you should reach out to the police at that point? Remember being asked that question?
yes, I remember that question.
He was already charged with the crime at that point, correct?
And, yeah, in 2022, yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. So did you think they made up their mind already?
Objection, leading.
Sustained.
Well, why did you reach out to them after he was already charged with the crime?
Because I felt as though they already arrested him and charged him without speaking to me. I felt like, why should I speak to them? They already got the mom here.
Now, both things. Regarding this interview that we had in August last year. And you were shown this summary did you write that summary, by the way?
No,
Did you ever see that summary before it was in your face?
no,
Did you mention the prop gun and Rocky having that prop gun in August of 2024 when we interviewed you for the first time?
yes,
And who brought it up? We did or you?
I worked it.
You asked questions on cross about Bill's bloody lip and being beaten by Relly. Remember those questions?
Yes,
When you testified on direct, and I think on cross as well, you said that he had a bloody lip, correct?
yes,
You didn't say that his face was broken, did you?
I didn't say that.
You say he was bruised all over, did you? Does the video that they showed you of him wearing the American flag on his head on November 7th at ComplexCon, does that change the video that you saw here on November 6th?
From the incident?
Yeah.
No,
Does it change what you saw with your own eyes on November 6th, 2021?
no,
You asked questions about how you knew on cross-examination, how you knew it was the same prop gun on November 6th than it was in previous instances. How did you know?
only because they had like unique modifications. I believe a belt clip and a clear replica magazine.
Clear replica magazines,
Yes.
right? And when you say the belt clip's not something that's on the pants, it's on the prop.
Objection, leading.
Sustained.
Okay, explain what the belt clip is.
It's an accessory to the prop, so it's not like a holster. I believe it was equipped to the prop.
And how else did you know it was the same? You asked questions challenging whether you knew it was the same prop gun on November 6, 2021 that you had seen in previous instances.
Mhm.
How else did you know?
So one, seeing it with my eyes, and two, speaking to my bro about it, speaking to Rocky about it.
All right, I think really one more thing, sir, and then we're done. You were showing that video of well, now referring to the second incident. I know you understand the one whole incident, but this, the one on Vista Del Mar, once you walk away and turn and really packs it, that, focusing on that one. You were showing that video, correct?
Yes,
By the prosecution on cross-examination.
yes.
There was no sound in that video, right?
No.
Okay. What was clear to you from the video, and obviously you were there in person, was Relly tried to punch you.
This is leading, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Did you testify on cross-examination that Relly tried to punch you?
Yes.
Let's take a close look at the video. We'll play EE. Thanks to EE. This is also the enlarged video. pointer, show the jury when you see Relly coming at you. There. Go back again, please.
Your Honor, it's leading when overall,
Okay, so show again.
can the witness answer the question and not the defense? He's asked the question and Mr. Cappuccino said there.
You want to read the rule?
No.
Let's do this again, please. Mr. Phillips, take a look. Let's rewind this, guys. Stop. With your pointer, when you see Relly on this video, and I know you were there, but when you see him on this video coming at you, that caused you to sort of bail into that sort of empty vacated lot area.
Show those questions leading already consistent.
Show us where you see Relly coming at you. This pointer. Stop. Go back. Stop it. Whoa. Go ahead. Look at me. Stop. Okay. Where are you?
So, right here,
And where's Relly?
Relly is like right there.
Okay. Is there anyone between you and Relly at that point?
No.
Okay. Well, Mr. Lewin on cross-examination said, I'm not asking you why you ran. I'm asking you if you ran. Well, I'm asking you, why did you run?
I ran because Relly was gonna, I believe, swing on me. So, he already,
That's gonna call for speculation.
Overruled. The question is why. He's answering why.
You also said on cross-examination that Relly attacked Hills, correct?
yes,
And you said he attacked him before the first shot. Let's go back, show the jury where you first see Relly attacking Hills on this grainy video. With your point. Now, okay,
That's at 13 seconds.
13 seconds.
is that right?
that's when he first attacked it.
How did, Rocky discharged that prop gun that started this reaction?
No,
With that?
no,
Okay, as a matter of fact, play forward. Do you hear that prop gun shot, first shot?
yes,
And where is, from that video, and from the personal recollection, where is Rocky's arm pointing?
The question's vague since it's recording both.
Okay, let's take the video.
Just a minute. Sustained, as to.
Let's take the video. Where is Rocky's arm pointing when he released that first shot in the video? Go back for a second. Go back, please. Well,
yes,
did you see that?
yes.
Where? Where's the arm pointing?
His arm is pointing down,
Okay. And when his arm's pointing down,
yes,
is that when you hear the shot?
yes. Well, like right after, but yeah, around the stick off that.
Now, you talked about after the shot or shots, Relly was cocking his arm, punching Ills. You said that on cross, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Show us where in this video you see Relly's arm going back, punching Ills, and whether you see Ills' head moving.
So,
Go back, please. Okay.
I just want to clarify because he rewinded right in front.
Where, sir?
Like right about there.
Okay.
19 seconds.
So you can see his arms swinging on hills right there.
Okay. And that's after the shot, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you go back. And when you see his arms swinging on hills, that's after both shots, correct?
Yes. Can you play it again just so I can be sure?
Sure.
Can I ask the question?
Yeah, he's still hitting hills.
Okay. Still hitting Hills, do you see what happens with Relly and Hills right there?
Oh, it looked like they fell.
Okay. And is that well after the second prop gun shot, starter gun shot is fired? Is it after? the
Oh,
second?
yeah, this is after.
Okay. So let's play it one more time from start to finish, tell us what you see.
So you see Rocky first, this is when we was trying to leave. So Rocky's leaving, I'm after the hills. So we start walking a little bit, but then Relly hits the hills, then that's when Rocky left the warning shot. So he lets off the second warning shot, I believe when Relly hits the hills again, but he also tried to swing at me. But I guess he didn't hit me, so he hit hills again. So then right here, I push,
Go ahead.
yeah, I push Rocky away to tell him like, yo, bro, fuck up out of here, let's go. So I'm looking that way just to make sure like Rocky out of here, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know if anybody gonna come run behind me and try to run towards him. So I'm just looking just to make sure he get up out of here. So then I turn around to see like what's good with Ills, you feel me? And then I see, I think Relly hit Ills one more time and then leave.
Okay. Let's see if you can see that in the video. No, stop. Point out where everyone is that you can still see.
All right,
You can point. You're the easy one, right?
that's me.
Okay.
And I think that's Rel, it's still a black figure, but I need to play it so I can be sure.
You want it for a second and play it.
I believe this is Rel right here.
That's Rel.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Hills would be to the left. Okay, go ahead, play. Tell us where you see.
So I'm leaving. And then, see, that's why I was trying to make sure Rocky get up out of there, because Relly would look like he was going to come back and tell the direction to Rocky. I just peeped that.
Okay, and what do you see? What, if anything, do you see Relly doing at that point?
At that point, he goes back into the direction of Ills.
Okay. But does it appear that Hills is doing anything when Relly comes back?
Yeah. Now, it looked like he fell or something. I just know he hit him. I'm not too sure what happened.
Okay. By the way, you asked by Mr. Lumen Cross, do you see him pulling out the gun? Remember yesterday? You see his gun anywhere in this video? Can you see a gun? Okay. You know, Detective Flores testified, you can't see a gun in this video?
Objections improper.
Sustained.
Hypothetically speaking, if Detective
It's
Flores,
improper hypothetical.
And it would also call for speculation, and his opinion about that would be irrelevant.
you were asked on cross-examination if the knuckles that you saw, let me show you this, this injury. This is April 17th for the record. You asked on cross-examination if the knuckles in that picture are consistent with a punch or not. Remember getting asked those questions?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if someone's punching someone on the floor and they scrape their hand or knuckles on the floor, Is that consistent with that injury?
Yes.
Objection, that's no foundation, calls for speculation.
There was no foundation for your question about the injury, so it's overall. The question answered, Kathy?
Oh, lastly, you asked about Bill's.
Yes.
What is Bill's condition right now, as far as his, is he, do you know him to be addicted?
That's what we need.
No.
Staying.
Okay. Do you know his condition at all, as you sit here today?
I'm pretty sure he's alive, but I don't know anything.
Oh, okay, thank you.
On cross-examination, you testified that you have never had any conversation with the defendant about this incident or about prop guns, correct? You remember testifying to that?
I would object that this is beyond the scope of.
Overruled. You testified on direct examination, you never had any conversation with the defendant about this incident or about any prop guns. Do you call that testimony?
I had a conversation with him only
The question.
Do you recall that testimony on direct examination?
can you repeat it?
On direct examination, you testified, on cross, excuse me, you testified you had never had any conversation with the defendant. I asked you about either him possessing prop guns or about what happened in this incident, correct? What you testified to? Do you recall that?
Yes.
A moment ago, with Mr. Tacopina, when you were asked, how do you know it was the same prop gun? You said, Rocky told me that. Do you recall that?
Yes.
If you've never had a conversation with him about prop guns, and you've never had a conversation with him about this incident, then how is it that he could have told you that information in a conversation that never happened?
Judge, I object this misleading.
His argument sustained.
It was also misleading, we was talking about before the incident.
That's a speaking.
Stop it! Read the question.
And it was-
I'll re-ask you. Can you explain
Yes.
how it is if you've never had a conversation with the defendant about prop guns or about the prop gun in this incident, how it is that he could have told you that it was the same prop gun in this incident that you saw in New York?
Judge, objection, misstates the witness's testimony. That's what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, I said that we spoke in Harlem about the prop gun. When I said I seen it secured under his white tee, I said that in my testimony.
You just testified a moment ago with Mr. Tacopina. You just said, he asked you, how did you know it was the same prop gun? On the night, let me finish, on the night of the incident, from the one you see before, and you said, Rocky told me. Do you recall that testimony?
I said that,
Do you recall that testimony?
Yes or no?
yes.
And I asked you if you'd ever spoken to Rocky about prop guns, and you said no. Do you recall that testimony?
Objection.
Do you recall that testimony?
Yes.
Would you agree, Mr. Phillips, that both of those statements cannot be true?
Objection, argumentative.
Sustained.
Can you explain how it is, if you have not spoken to the defendant about prop guns at all, how it is that you had this conversation with him about prop guns?
Objection, argument misstates the testimony.
Well, like I said, I was at the video shoot when I first seen the prop guns. So we didn't have to have a conversation then about the prop gun. We knew it was a part of the set, you know? And the second time, I said that I seen him with the prop gun in New York. I didn't say we had a full-blown conversation about it, but I did say I seen him.
You actually testified, your answer was to the defense question, because Rocky told me. Do you recall that answer?
Yes.
Is there a way that Rocky can tell you something without you having a conversation with him?
Objection, argument.
Sustained.
You also testified, and you referred to it as Rocky fired a warning shot, correct?
Yes,
Can you tell me, if it's a prop gun, isn't every shot, in essence, a warning shot because nothing comes out of it?
yes,
So in essence, isn't it true, Mr. Phillips, that what happened is the first shot Rocky fired, he pointed the gun not directly at Relly, but he pointed it down, correct?
the first shot
First shot was pointed down, right?
at the ground.
Why would he need to point the gun down if it's not a real gun?
Objection calls for speculation.
You testified that the defendant, during the first shot, pointed the gun down, correct?
Yes,
If the gun is not real, are you aware of why it would be necessary to point the gun down?
Oh my God, he keep repeating these questions, y'all.
Single? These are all arguments that can be made to the jury before submission. How much
You have
longer-
also said-
Just a minute, Mr. Lewin, how much longer? do you have?
I'll be done by noon, so another 2 minutes.
Okay.
The judge's like, come on now, dude. Come on, wrap it up.
Can you explain why you called it a warning shot? If it is just a prop gun, you cannot fire any real bullets.
I stated that because wasn't nobody pointing the prop at anybody, so it wasn't like anybody was trying to do anything to direct anything. It was to deter Relly from beating up Ills. It was to scare him, and he left the warning shot. It didn't work.
So I want to be clear. Your testimony is that the defendant, knowing that Relly knew that it was a prop gun, decided that what he wanted to do was to fire a warning shot with the fake gun that Relly knew was a fake gun by pointing it in a downward position so that it would stop Relly from attacking Ills. Is that your position?
Calls for speculation. This is the same.
I'll re-ask. I want to make sure I'm understanding your testimony. You testified Relly knows it's prop gun, correct?
Yes,
You testified the defendant knows that Relly knows it's prop gun, correct?
yes,
You testified that the defendant is pulling out this prop gun that everybody knows is a prop gun in order to stop Relly from attacking Ills, correct?
yes,
And you further testified that he fires the first shot as a warning shot, pointing the gun down, even though it's a prop gun that can't fire anything that everybody knows is a prop gun. Is that correct?
Objection.
Over.
Is that correct?
rephrase it, please.
Please read the question back. I have one question after this, Your Honor.
Dude, you're supposed to be finished.
That he fires the first shot as a warning, pointing the gun down, even though it's a prop gun that can't fire anything that everybody knows is a prop gun. Is that correct?
Yes,
You testified that's what happened, correct?
yes.
Let me ask you something.
That's 2 questions, sir.
As you sit here, Mr. Phillips, does what you're saying sound reasonable?
Yes.
Objection or.
It's nothing further.
No, we're done with Mr. Phillips.
You sure?
Yes, he's been asked every question that he could possibly be
I have
asked
one
by
more.
both sides.
All right.
I can't fathom another question.
It's a good one.
Excuse,
What?
It's a good one, all right.
excuse subject to recall, Your Honor. That's foundational as court is aware.
All right, yeah, if you're notified to come back, you must come back, but if either side wants him back, I'm gonna wanna know what the offer of proof is.
Your Honor, just so it's clear, that's foundational under the evidence code for.
Right, I understand that.
I do not anticipate that he would be called back.
Evidence code section 1235?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if it happens that you're notified to return, you must return, so you are not excuse. You understand?
So I stay in California.
Well, you don't have to stay in California, but if you're notified to return, you must be here the very next day. All right, but now, you can go.
Thank you for your
All right, we'll be in recess till 1:30.
All right, guys. This is like this. I am late comer to this trial here, right? But I'm already getting aggravated. I'm already getting like this is getting on. This is like repetitive over and over and over the same question. I thought they were gonna close out and they're gonna start closing argument. Do you think a closing argument is gonna happen today? Do y'all think closing argument is gonna? I even took a nap, y'all. How boring this was to me. I even took a nap because I fell asleep while sitting here. I was like, okay. All right, I'm about to go close this out. And I have to go to the post office. I have to go, I have to do something else. I gotta get my tags done for my car. I got stuff to do. I can't sit here all day and do this thing here. They have one more witness. I don't know if I'm gonna be watching this. Yeah, this is boring to me. I think this is where the fascination of everybody been watching this case. And I am so like late to the game. I'm so late that I don't even understand what's the purpose. I am so late. I am Johnny come lately in this whole trial. You guys, how has this trial been since you guys been watching it? How is it? Tall Glass, I know you've been watching this trial. How's this trial been? Like to me, it's kind of boring. How is it? Somebody with a prop gun, somebody saying it's a real gun. He's been making his on objection. It's been crazy. Okay. This case is a waste of time. Okay. Rachel, I agree with you. My short time of watching it is boring. It seemed like a waste. It seemed like somebody wanted some money for something and God, my throat itching. You said it's been quite fascinating? Okay, Talk Glass, do tell. What's the fascination about this case? Please tell me. Do tell. So far, from what little bit I've seen, it's boring. It's been trying to watch off and on, but can't really get into it. Okay, me, Tracy, I'm waiting, but you know, Talk Glass says it's fascinating. So please tell. Do tell it. You gotta watch the State Star Witness. The State Star Witness. Okay, I'll do that. The attorneys have been fighting the whole. Oh, so it's attorney judge yelling at them. Okay, it's one of those type of cases, huh, Pam? Y'all. Well, I have to go to the post office. I have to go pick up my medicine. I have to go register my car. I'll see you guys later, okay? Because right now, I have too much to do to sit here and watch this case. I've never seen witness be in the police bullet casing. All right, I'm gonna go because my throat itching. I gotta go get me some allergy medicine too. Guys, I try to do around the world, but I gotta go around the world and take care of my stuff, okay? Maybe later on I'll come back Where's some stuff that I dug up? TMT, that means that, hey, we got some work to do. All right, I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. And again, y'all, nothing happened on my case. You on the way to the airport? See you soon. Oh, you gonna be at the airport? You coming to Georgia? You coming to Georgia to talk glass? Are you we talking about around the world? Okay, we just being funny. I thought you was coming here for real. Yeah, I got my allergies. Like, ooh, I gotta go get me some allergy medicine because my throat itching so bad. Something around here got my throat itching. See y'all later. Bye.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a